All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got an interesting fight. Not the most name eye-catching, billboard popping chart, whatever you want to call it, grabbing name of a fight, but we got Joe Joyce, former WBO interim heavyweight champion. 16 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. Those 2 losses, he was knocked out. Came in back-to-back fights against the former WBO, now former WBO interim heavyweight champion, the Chinese Big Bang Zhang. He stopped him in the 6th round of the first fight because his eye kind of swole up. Joe Joyce's eye kind of swole up, and then in the rematch, the third round, he just was trying to avoid that left, and he came and caught him with that right, and Joe Joyce was out before he hit the canvas, and it was just man, it was bad, but nonetheless, man, I did pick Joe Joyce in that, but it was one of those things where this guy has got to stop taking this punishment. Gotta stop taking this punishment, trying to walk through punches. You gotta do something different. But he's up there in age. So kind of that old dog, new tricks type of thing. He won't learn them, blah, 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 whatever. Now his opponent, lifelong journeyman, is what I'm gonna say it. Derek Wars Chisora puts up a great fight in a lot of his fights. Um, 34 wins, 13 losses, no draws, 23 wins by way of knockout. His last fight with he got a unanimous decision over Gerald Washington in a 10 round fight. Kind of where what you expect of somebody who's, if you want to say Gerald Washington was a journeyman as well, you could definitely say Derek Chisora is like the upper echelon of journeyman. He's on his way out. We can all agree to that. He's on his way out. Um, he had some really good fights in his career. He never broke through. He always got to that level, that elite level, and he never broke through. He had fights with Alexander Usyk, Dillian White, Tyson Fury, um, Klitschko, Agate Carvajal. I mean, he's fought everybody. He's fought everybody. Um, so he just never broke into that uh that kind of that level, And it was one of those things where you're just like, man, he puts up a hell of a fight and he takes the fight to these guys, but you don't expect him to win. You watch the fight with Tyson Fury. He was just a punching bag walking forward, refused to go down, took a lot of punishment. Tyson Fury, he didn't look his best in that fight. Had some hand issues, but nonetheless, he put it on him. Now, Joe Joyce in his last fight, he fought Cash Ali in Alabama, I believe it was. Got a 10th round KO. Now, not the best look for him coming back to the ring to get himself into on the right track and back into contention, but definitely a good KO for him. He got it. It came in the last round of a 10th round fight. I would have expected him to get the KO earlier. Being that Cash Ali, he's good, not a great, not a journeyman that'll put on a billboard or nothing like that. But it was one of those fights where it's like, man, you got to get this guy out of here if you want somebody to take you serious. So now he has another opponent lined up in front of him who he should get out of there. Now, Derek Chisora, y'all know how he fights. He brings the pressure. He throws his punches. Not a lot of head movement, and it won't be a lot of head movement from either of these guys. Is what I expect. But I do expect fully Joe Joyce to get the win in this fight. Derek Chisora, he's already made it known. 1 or 2, maybe 3 fights, and he's done. There's nothing else for him to do. He won't be pushing for a potential title opportunity or anything like that. You could tell he's made his money, managed it well. He's laid back, kind of talks like this, from time to time. He's ready to retire. So I'm gonna take Joe Joyce, sending him on to the canvas. Um, somewhere late, but getting the stoppage. I don't want to pick him by stoppage. I want to pick Joe Joyce winning this fight by a war. It'll probably be a referee stoppage. I'm gonna say late. I'm gonna just stick with it and say late. The reason I say that is because the pressure, him trying to walk through punches, which would be the same type of thing that Joe Joyce would do. But I think Joe Joyce, he's gonna put it on display that he's smartened up. He can't take all that punishment, and if he loses this fight, he's out of there. He's done. There's nothing else. There's nothing left for him. So he has to win this fight against a guy who's trying to retire. So let me know what you guys think about this fight. Is it interesting? Is it big time? Could the money line be heavily favored one way or the other? Let me know in the comments, guys. Appreciate you guys. You make this all worth it. Peace.